David go first with his closing statement. Sorry, David.
Well, I would just close by saying that I thank you for the big turnout today, and I appreciate you taking the time. You could have been a lot of other places today, and you chose to be here and listen to the two of us. So I want to say thank you for that. I would just leave you with the thought. The reason I am running for county supervisor, I have two stepdaughters that are grown and out of the house now. I have a 17-year-old son. And I remember when I went away to school, I realized Bakersfield was a lot better place than I thought it was before I left. And I wanted to come back here, and I wanted to build a life here and have a family here. And I want this to be the kind of place that my 17-year-old son, who can't wait to get out of the house and go, conquer the world or whatever he's going to do, I want him to realize when he gets somewhere that this was a pretty unique place and a pretty nice place to raise a family, and I want him to want to come back. You can get that to that point. We can have that type of community. One way we can get there is with good public policy, and I would like to have a hand in the type of public policy that the county government would be responsible for. That's why I'm running. I would like to do some time in public service, and I would like to go back to my private sector job, and that's why I'm going to maintain my license. But that's going to require me to go in about once every couple of months and do some continuing ed. But I'm running because I want to make a difference in public policy at the county level, because I would like that to be a place that my son, when he realizes when he gets out in the world, that he would like to come back to. Because that's what I realized. Thank you very much. I hope you all have a great rest of the day, and I really appreciated you giving me the time today. Thank you.
Well, first of all, I want to thank all of you for being here today and for giving me this free lunch. My mother-in-law lives just outside of Berkeley. And so about 6 months ago, I was in a Starbucks in Berkeley, and I was talking to this guy next to me. And he said, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Bakersfield." He goes, "Bakersfield? Isn't that a real conservative place?" And I said, "Well, we just think of it as normal." We saw this weekend elections in France and in Greece. The French have gone back to socialism. The Greeks can't form a government. And it's because of the entitlement mentality and the influence of unions, public employee unions. On June 5th, you have the opportunity to vote for county supervisor. But also on June 5th, the people of Wisconsin are going to decide whether or not to recall Governor Walker. And it's heavily funded to recall him by public employee unions and trial lawyers, the left in America. So these issues that we see in Europe and Wisconsin are also applicable here. So we have a choice. We make a choice in every election. The person in public life, two people who influenced me the most as I go ahead in this campaign, are Congressman Paul Ryan of Wisconsin, Chairman of the House Budget Committee, and Governor Chris Christie of New Jersey, who stood up to the public employee unions. I admire both of them because they're thoughtful, they propose, they lead, and they're unflappable. They survived the Obama administration's onslaught and the onslaught of the political left. They're steadfast in their principles, and they lead. That is my model. Congressman Ryan and Governor Christie, for my service on the Kern County Board of Supervisors. I'd be honored to have your vote by absentee or on June 5th. If you're going to vote for him, the election is on June 6th. Once again, I thank all of you for coming today. I'll be around to answer any questions as long as you'd like. And thanks again for the free lunch.
Thank you both very much. As you can see,